Beans, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I got rid of my hair. It's close to summer, middle of summer, and I had a weird pixie cut, and I want my hair to grow back out all one length. So I just went ahead and said, you know what? We're just gonna take it all off, so that way when it comes back in, it's all one color, because I dye my hair a lot. Got my natural blonde back, so probably look a lot more bald than I actually am. But without any, that's its own separate thing. We're not even going to worry about that. Let's go ahead and get to the review that I have today, which is for Night Shoot. Yes, I know this is showing backwards. I'm doing this on my phone, and the front camera option works a lot better than the rear-facing camera option, so apologies for this being backwards. This is Night Shoot by David Sodergren. This was fun. This was a really great, quick read. I finished this 2 days. That's all it took. I enjoyed it so much. It was a lot of fun to read. So I'm going to go ahead and read the synopsis for you. A group of desperate student filmmakers break into Crawford Manor for an unauthorized night shoot. They have no choice. Their lead actress has quit. They're out of time. They're out of money. They're out of luck. For Crawford Manor has a past that won't stay dead, and the crew are about to come face to face with the hideous secret that stalks the halls. Will anyone survive the night shoot? I really, really enjoyed this. First off, the characters. I love how David Sodergren writes his characters. He always writes them as very real, very believable characters, and for the most part, he writes them, you either love his characters or you hate his characters, and depending on the character he's writing depends on whether you love them or hate them. If they're, the main focus, of course you're going to root for them, you're going to love them, and for this one it was Elspeth. She was, I absolutely adored her as a character so much. Like, she was wonderful. Characters that you wanted to hate were the producer, or the director, Robert. He was a bit of an ass. The producer, Laura, was a bit of an ass. Like, you either loved these characters, you hated them. There was no in between. There was no, I can kind of see how that person's being, but no. It was great. The dynamic between Elspeth and her girlfriend, Sandy, was wonderful. I loved their relationship, and it was so sweet. It really was. Like, I adored those two as characters. The horror for this one. Whew. Really, really good. Like, the other Dave Sodergren novel that I have read, The Forgotten Island, which I will eventually do a review of because I want to give that book another reread. I enjoyed it that much. I'm debating whether I want to reread it for my summer horror books. We'll see. But his horror is always really good. It is very much in your face, blood and guts, lots of gore, and this one has some fantastic gore in it. Like, I didn't feel that it was excessive. I think it was enough given what was going on. There were some really good twists and turns in this that I didn't fully see coming. Like, I'm just gonna say, it's not a single killer. I don't want to give away any more than that because you should really go check this book out. But yeah, some twists and turns really, really shocked me with this one. The storytelling is just really immersive, and I think that goes back to how he writes his characters and just how he writes his story in general. It's just this very immersive read. I get pulled in immediately. I can see everything that's happening laid out before me. I'm definitely a visual reader, so when I'm reading, I kind of imagine everything that's going on, and his is so immersive. It sucks you in immediately. It's like, for me, I could almost consider it like sitting down and watching a movie version of it while I read, and I love that about his writing. I honestly need to get more of his books because they're really good. This is a book for anybody who likes just kind of like old school horror, who likes a lot of blood and guts, who likes greatly written characters, fantastically written characters. If you're a horror fan, you should definitely check this book out. It's wonderful. I loved every bloody minute of it, and it's truly a magnificent read. I did rate this a 5 out of 5 stabs because I truly, truly enjoyed it. David Sodergren, if you ever happen to see this video, I'm gonna get every book that you buy because I love your way of storytelling. It's fantastic. I hope that you all are having a wonderful week, and as always, happy reading.